Hi dear traders, I'm Mara Stradop and this is the review of crypto analytics from FxCo. It's the 21st of December today, Wednesday, and if you remember in our last review we discussed the technical picture and the fundamental background of Bitcoin in detail. So today we will observe Ethereum from the same point of view, pay more attention to Ethereum, and in the end we will have a look, say a couple of words about Litecoin. But we will start with news and the article by Paolo Greco. So the news are quite tense. The news is quite tense. The US Senate is considering the option of banning Bitcoin. Thus, the head of the US Senate Banking Committee, Sherrod Brown, recently discussed the prospect of outlawing Bitcoin in the nation. He said that because Bitcoin poses a risk to national security, the central bank should take all necessary precautions without outside interference from unregulated financial instruments. However, he cautioned that because many market participants will withdraw or allocate offshore, the ban on cryptocurrencies could have unintended consequences. He also brought up the demise of the FTX exchange, claiming that this is only a small portion of much larger issue, and so on. And here Paul says that we should remember that such discussion have been made for a very long time since cryptocurrencies appeared on the market, and cryptocurrencies have a potential to develop into an unrestrained version of fiat money, and such version of money, something that neither the central bank nor the government supporting them want, of course. And Paulo says that we think that cryptocurrencies have so far been simply unable to replace fiat currency, and they can be used in some situations, but they are not superior to money in terms of quality, convenience, or stability. And they have a benefit, this is anonymity, though even that is quite questionable at present day. And as a result, the government and central bank simply do not currently perceive a threat from cryptocurrencies to the financial system. But if they do, there can be some severe consequences. And shortly about technical picture, we look at the chart. 4-hour time frame, the quotes for Bitcoin very quickly finished the formation of an upward trend, and as a result we are currently anticipating a new cryptocurrency drop with a target of $12,426. And Paul says there are still no indications that Bitcoin will experience rapid growth in the near future. Well, let's have a look at the chart for the moment. It's the 21st of December, and what do we see? As we discussed yesterday, Bitcoin shouldn't have moved anywhere for a couple of days, and this really happened. So it is still on the point 16,800 something, 700 something. It opened today at 16,875, and now it is trading at 16,843. Okay. And now let's move on to Ethereum and the article by Artem Petrenko. So, Artem says that the past week has been just as tough for Ethereum as it has been for Bitcoin. The altcoin formed the biggest bearish candle since the beginning of November and made a bearish breakout of 1,250 support level, and the next target for sellers was 1,200 level. Over the weekend, trading activity subsided, which allowed Ethereum to move into consolidation phase and absorb free coin volumes. And as a result, as of yesterday, December 20th, the cryptocurrency began testing 1,200 support level. And in case of downward breakdown of this level, the asset risks going to a test of 1,000. John says that it is impossible to consider the price movement of Ethereum and the current stage of the market without comparing it to Bitcoin, as it moves head to head and shows similar signals on technical metrics. Thus, we remember Bitcoin have seen buying activity leading to a defense of 16,600 level, and similar situation with this is similar situation on Ethereum chart. However, unlike Bitcoin, there is an activation of bears near the 1,220 level. As for on-chain activity, the sharp activation of buyers is not supported by the growth of on-chain activity for several days, and this may indicate manipulation by market maker who needs to keep the price above 1,200 level. So if the price continues to rise without parallel increase in activity in the altcoin network, then it should be considered as manipulation and a bull trap. If we look at the chart, the chart of for yesterday, the technical metrics of the asset indicate the emergence of a local upward trend on the daily chart with an increase in sales volume and reversal of the RSI metric upward. The stochastic oscillator formed a bullish crossover near the green zone and also turned up. These signals confirm the presence of active buyers, and therefore we should expect a retest of resistance levels. The price is moving towards 1,220 and which is a key resistance zone. The bulls have already managed to absorb some of bearish volumes, but sellers have stepped up near the 1,200 level. On the 2-hour chart, we see a gradual expiration of the bullish potential, which was more likely a reaction to the 1,150 level spike. Moreover, we see a flat RSI stochastic, which indicates a weakening of the bullish momentum and gradual decrease in buying activity. So, as a result, Artem says that Ethereum managed to defend the 1,200 mark, but the bears tested 1,150 level. This triggered a backlash from buyers and buying back bearish volumes, which prevented the price from gaining a foothold below 1,200. However, the bullish momentum begins to fade and the advantage gradually shifts to the bears. Despite this, Artem says the altcoin has chances for further growth, with the corresponding Bitcoin price action and bullish sentiment in the stock market. Ethereum will not be able to gain a foothold above 1,220 as for yesterday without additional market maker moves and before opening of US trading. Well, let's have a look at the chart. So yes, Ethereum didn't manage to gain 1,220. It opened today at 1,212, and now it is more at the moment of the publication it is trading at the point 1,211. Okay, and now let's say a couple of words about Litecoin and the article by Torben Melstedt. Its technical picture according to Elliott wave oscillator. So, Tobin writes that yesterday we were looking for temporary corrective decline. We have seen a part of that unfolding as an expanded flat correction. Therefore, we are looking for a final decline closer to the 50% corrective target at 63.69, from where a new extended impulsive rally is expected in wave 3. The reason why we are looking for an extended rally in wave 3 is the expanded flat correction in wave 2. It's common, if not the usual outcome after an expanded flat correction in wave 2, that wave 3 is an extended impulsive wave. However, for now, look for a dip to 63.69 and then strongly higher. Well, let's have a look at the chart of Litecoin for today. Okay. Well, it opened today at 64.61, and now it is at the moment of the publication it is trading at 64.29. Well, this is all for the moment. This is all for today. I wish you, as usual, profitable trading. I will be looking forward to your comments and questions. And we'll see each other tomorrow. Goodbye.